What's up guys, BTBS here and welcome to the first episode in a new series, FTL Mod Spotlights. Now throughout this series I'm going to be spotlighting various mods, various ships, little changes to the game, all that sort of thing. And yeah, let's get started. So through this series I'm going to be using 3 mods all the time. Extra names, which adds I think 100,000 extra names for crew. Beginning scrap advantage, which lets you just pick up a little bit of extra scrap every now and then. And high-res backgrounds, which you can see here, it gives beautiful high-res backgrounds. So let's get into this. Today we are spotlighting the Scarab. Quite an interesting ship actually, made by Dry Eagle on the FTL forums. All the links will be down in the description. And the first thing you notice is this ship is separated with like invisible hallways. Let's just jump straight into the game here. And we're gonna want. So yeah, you can actually, your guys can walk between these, but they do occasionally. Oh, okay. So there's actually a hallway there. See, they do occasionally get a little bit messed up on where they're going, and sometimes they'll walk in and out of certain doors, and like that. So I'm trying to send him from here to there. You'd expect him to go into there and then into there and up, but he goes like bounces around. So there's a little bit of bugginess in the way the tracking works for the character sometimes. So let's talk about the rest of the ship. It's got a offered to boom aboard. Yeah, it's got quite a nice shield, which gets more intense every time you up the colour. And you definitely need to start with a little bit more power to get the whole thing running right. Now, its primary weapon and only weapon that you start with is the railgun, which is a blue heavy laser basically. But it's quite interesting. If we wait for it to fire here, you see it penetrated the shield, and if we look at the railgun, deals 1 damage, breaches hull, penetrates all shield. So it does actually penetrate every single shield. So it's like a missile that's free. And extremely fast firing as well. But then again, it takes 3 power, so I'm not sure if it's overpowered or not, because it doesn't cost anything. But it does have a high energy requirement. And if you take even a single hit in the weapons, it's down straight away. Now, on the drone side of things, this ship does start with a Sentinel, which is a defense drone Mark 1, just with a different name and texture. It's literally just a defense drone Mark 1. And it also starts with an anti-personnel drone, and I think that's probably because it's only got a 2-person medbay. Hey, welcome to the crew, human. So yes, you've got the anti-personnel drone and the Sentinel. I'll just show you the Sentinel quickly. So it's just exactly a defense drone. I think it moves a little bit faster than a defense drone. Let's just jump to somewhere else here. See if I can show off this ship a little bit. So we have borders. Well, you know what? The best way... not borders, sorry, we have Mantis. The best way to deal with these guys is probably going to be teleport. So this ship does start with a teleporter, and you do start with a crystal. So teleporting is definitely an option from even the very start of the game. So there's no Mantis on board, so we'll just teleport these guys in here. And I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll get Willow to lock the room down quickly, and then we'll kill the human off, and then we'll kill the rock off afterwards. I probably shouldn't have gone in the weapon room, because I could be hitting that with the railgun to neutralise their damaging ability. But, so yeah, as you can see, the railgun is pretty OP. It absolutely fucked up their weapons. I mean, if I shoot one in their shields, just whole breach, all penetrate, and does 1 damage. It's quite nice. I must say, I do very much enjoy having it as a weapon. Get these guys to heal up a little bit here. So yeah, that's about it for the ship. I'd like to show you the higher powered shields, because they look quite nice. And interestingly enough, the Sentinel, the defense drone, actually orbits within the sort of scattered web around the outside of the shield. So I'm not sure if that's just there for effects or something, but it looks quite nice, and it's nice to have a different coloured shield, I must say, because normally, you know, the blue shields as always are just get a bit boring. Ooh, okay, there's stuff going on here. There's a lot of stuff going on here. Let's get those engines powered up a bit. Missile. Get the Sentinel for that. Haha. So yeah, it is just exactly a defense drone. You can just spam it and be cheeky with it the same way you can with a defense drone. So just do that again. Didn't get in there fast enough. Well, their weapons are down. Now let's take their drones down. And you can go and fix up the ship. So it's quite nice starting with 2 Engies, because it means that if you really need to fix anything up on your ship, you've got the capacity to do it. And starting with a crystal means that you have the extremely possibility of boarding as your main fighting stance. You really only need to pick up like a human or so, and then you'll be able to board properly. I mean, I personally would go for a crystal and a mantis. So you've got the lockdown ability and the extra health. Yeah, so it does get quite annoying when the railgun misses like that. So yeah, the railgun takes a little bit of time to charge, which can be quite annoying, especially early on when you don't have a high-level weapons guy on it, and you have to deal with, say, you miss. And then they like get their weapons back up or get their drones up and fix their weapons, that sort of thing. It can be very, very annoying. But we should kill them now? Oh, you bastard. And because it's the only weapon you actually start with, and it does require 3 power, it's more of a late game weapon, it seems to me. So let's just get the Ongi to fix that. So yeah, to me it seems like more of a late game weapon. It's something you'd mix with maybe a couple of burst laser Mark IIs or something, or a Pegasus missile on a burst laser Mark II. It's something you'd mix with other weapons, but it's not something you would let carry you on its own. And how long does it take to charge? It takes 8 seconds to charge. Is that... Wow, okay. I thought it took longer, actually. And here's 2 interesting things. The ship does actually start with 2 other augmentations. So it's got caffeine boost. Nanobots constantly keep your crew topped up on caffeine. I have absolutely no idea what that does, honestly. I have no clue. And scavenger drones. While not in combat, the ship sends out scavenger drones which utilise unwanted debris to repair the hull at no cost. So I don't know how long it takes to actually do that, or if you have to jump to a jump with no combat, or what, but I've never seen it in action. I'm pretty sure it's working. So... doesn't look like it's going up at all. It's not going up at all, in fact. I'm not sure how exactly you activate it, but... I don't know, maybe one of you guys can work out how you actually activate it. I can't. So I'm just going to do a little bit more jumping around. And teleporter. I'll capture the ship for you. Means I can do a little bit of boarding. I don't get to do boarding enough. Avoid that and just go and do some boarding. It's quite a nice ship. I like the layout of the ship. It looks quite nice. You and you. That's out. So it's nice having the ability to block like errant missiles from the start. Very nice, in fact. Now how am I going to teleport over? Right, their missiles are down, so I can do that. Get some engine power. teleport over into their weapon room. Probably shouldn't be in their weapon room because old Leslie here can't breathe with no air. Let's see how this goes. I should kill him off fairly soon. Oh yeah, you almost died, Willow. Take careful. Yes, take careful, Willow. There we go, killed him off. That's that quest done. We got a firebomb as well. Interesting. If I picked up some rocks, that would be quite nice for teleporting strategy. So yeah, it's quite a nice ship. I like the design of it. It's got a the double doors between each room are interesting because it means if someone teleports into your, say, shield room and wants to get to your pilot room, they have to break through those doors, then break through those doors, then break through those doors, then break through those doors. And starting with no level of doors is just sort of a little bit of a cock tease there. It's just like, ah, well, they couldn't get through if you upgraded something. How about you upgrade? How about you upgrade? And you're just supposed to be like, I should probably upgrade. The dodgy pathing between various rooms. But it's interesting, I've actually never seen a ship like this before. And let's see, did we cover everything? Covered the railgun, the sentinel, the caffeine boost and scavenger drones. Yeah, so that's the basics of this ship down. It's quite an interesting ship, I like it. And like I said, it was made by Dry Eagle and it replaces the Kestrel A. And all the other information will be down in the description. So yeah, if you're interested, go and check out this ship. And yeah, thanks for watching. Okay guys, the second ship I want to show you on today's episode is called the Asteroid. And if we take a quick look at it here, no, wrong one. It's actually apparently just an asteroid that's been hollowed out and fitted with systems. It's made by Fifth Horseman on the FTL forums, and it replaces the Kestrel A, as did the Scarab. And quite interestingly, it actually starts with the damaged stasis pod, but that might be being removed. So we're gonna just start up here, grab the starter scrap, and if we take a quick look at it, it's got dual lasers. That's pretty cool. And it also has level 3 engines and a 4-person teleporter and also a 4-person medbay, which you do not see enough. In fact, you don't see it in any of the vanilla ships. So this ship is clearly designed for boarding, especially seeing as you start with a mantis and a rock, giving you good defense and great damage when attacking, and you've got the dual laser to penetrate shields. Ugh. And of course, simply because I'm going with the boarding strategy, I start with an automated drone. And I really just want to show this off. So let's just jump around. Wow, we've got 90 scrap already. Oh yes, we're playing on easy, just so I can show the ship off easier. Because I actually tried to record this bit before, and I was playing on normal, I ended up getting absolutely destroyed in the first sector. Which is kind of crazy. So we're actually just going to want to take out their lasers, not their lasers, sorry, their missiles. And another thing we can do is once they're fire, right, we're actually going to teleport in and see what they've got, because they've probably only got a couple of humans, which can't really step to a mantis and a rock, because mantis is better than human and rock is better than human. Ah, they have 3 humans. Well then, let's see just how good we can do, shall we? See, it looks like this the ship's strategy is definitely boarding. Mainly seeing as it has a like 4-person medbay and 4-person teleporter, which is just completely unique, basically. So if you're looking for a good boarding ship, this definitely might be it. But it's kind of hard to start with because, say, other ships like the Mantis Type B actually starts with 2 levels of shields, a defense drone, and various other things to help it be a useful boarding ship. Whereas this just has a 4-person teleport, a 4-person medbay. But I mean, if you got the right crew, it could be an extremely dangerous ship. I'm not saying it would be good every time, but it might require a couple of rage quit restarts, just to get a decent start. Maybe get some more crew in the first sector. But yeah, I kind of like this ship. I like the idea of a hollowed out asteroid being used as a ship. What's bullshit though is there's no special events in asteroid fields, because that happened last time. I went into an asteroid field, no special events, nothing, still took damage. Hey, it's a Zoltan ship without shields. Without Zoltan shields even. Let's teleport in. Interestingly enough, the asteroid ship does start with 3 levels of engines. So it's pretty clear that you are supposed to dodge things rather than tank them. So you've got the shield to keep you safe, and then the engines to help you dodge everything, ideally. Okay, they've got another rock on their crew. We're just gonna shoot one off on their shield so the rock goes and fixes them, while we kill off this guy. And now if we send the rock in to deal with the rock, and then the mantis in to attack also, and then the mantis should be safe. Oh no, he's going to attack him every once in a while. Run, Manti! Don't want my mantis dying. Definitely don't want my mantis dying this early. That'd just be depressing. Don't kill him. There we go. Yay! So, you know, it's your basic boarding ship strategy, only slightly different because you start with 3 engines and you have the best boarding setup. And having the teleporter be right next to the med bay is an extremely powerful thing. That means as soon as they teleport back, you can heal them up straight away. And I mean, I could just go for a max level med bay like straight away, and that would be extremely powerful. But I think going for shields to actually protect the ship while we're not on it is probably a good idea. Let me just look at my notes quickly. Yeah, my notes have nothing interesting to say. I have something to say though, is the fact that because this starts with the stasis pod, that takes out the first difficult aspect of actually unlocking the crystals. So, you know, unless someone makes a ship which starts with a crystal guy, and then you know, once you've got the crystal guy, retrieve, and you know, it starts with the crystal guy and guarantees you to get the actual thing, it's probably your best chance of getting the oh, they're going to jump away, bastards. This ship is probably your best chance, you know, not cheaty chance, but just a helping hand of actually unlocking the crystal ship, because it is notoriously difficult to unlock. It takes a very long time, and there's some people who have been playing the game for 500-600 runs and still haven't unlocked it. I just got lucky. So yeah, it's your basic boarding ship, but it's a very powerful boarding ship, and there might actually be a sneaky thing where you can like hide in an asteroid field to get away from a ship or something like that, but I just haven't found it yet because there's only so much time I can dedicate to each mod when I'm actually playing. I'll take your bribe. So yeah, overall, I like the design of the ship. It looks quite nice. It definitely looks like an asteroid, which is nice. It's got very strange layout, I would say, because like you've got shields, weapons, pilot, and then the engines are right down the back, which I suppose is where you'd expect the engines to be on a ship. But it just looks a little strange. Having a 4-person door room is weird as well, and 4-person shield room, that's just sort of obvious. But 4-person oxygen room, it means you've got to consider if you've got a place for 4 people to go, the enemy can send 4 boarders in there and take it out, you know, in a second instead of 40 seconds or something like that. Depending on what crew they send in, obviously. You know, if 4 mantis get into your door room, it's not going to do you any good. You're going to be absolutely buggered. So yeah, I think that's going to about do it for the mod spotlight. So I did the Scarab by Dry Eagle and the Asteroid by Fifth Horseman. The links to both of these ships will be down in the description. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if you like the way I'm doing this, because I think 2 ships, maybe 10 minutes apiece, if maybe, well, 5 to 10 minutes apiece, Might give a slightly short video, but it's only a spotlight. I could always add another ship in and do 3 a video, or I could do an entire run with one of these ships. If you want to see me do a full, like, hour-and-a-half long run with one of these ships, let me know in the comments. And also let me know if there's any particular ships or mods you want to see spotlighted, and I will get on that right away. So yeah, it's the first video in a series, so I'm going to need your feedback. I'm going to need lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of comments. Leave comments. Even if the comment is just a smiley face, leave it in the comments. Leave it. And yeah, thanks for watching, and peace out.